Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Biosciences Reception for Graduates and Award Ceremony. I'm Janet Braam, Chair of the Biosciences Department and the incoming Interim Dean of the School of Natural Sciences here at Rice University. The Biosciences Awards Committee asked me to welcome everyone to this wonderful celebration and gave me the honor of starting the ceremony. We are here today to honor all of our 2020 graduates. Graduation from college is always a huge event in a person's life, but this year's graduates have accomplished this milestone despite unprecedented challenges. This is a tremendous accomplishment for all of our graduates this year, having persevered despite circumstances that have upended all of our daily lives. Join me in starting today's event by congratulating every graduating senior. Good job. Next, the members of the Undergraduate Awards Committee will now introduce themselves and lead us through today's remote presentation and celebration. I turn the presentation over to Dr. James Chappell, Chair of the Biosciences Undergraduate Awards Committee.
Good afternoon. I'm James Chappell, Assistant Professor of Biosciences and Chair of this year's Awards Committee. The department faculty were determined to give our graduates this virtual ceremony, but it's a new experience for all of us. So I'd like to outline how things will go. You may notice that participants are muted when you enter the meeting. This is so that presentations will not be interrupted during conferral. Additionally, we are recording the presentation so that other friends and families can view it later. If everything works out as it should, we will be able to post the ceremony on our Facebook page entitled Biosciences at Rice. If you have any trouble finding the Facebook page, you can find it through the homepage of the official Department of Biosciences website. We will start by meeting the faculty in alphabetical order who comprise the rest of the awards committee and who will help me confer these awards today. Each of us on the committee will tell you a bit about ourselves before we confer awards. My research group focuses on synthetic biology, and I also teach biochemistry course.
My name is Beth Beason, and I am a teaching professor of biosciences and one of the faculty sponsors of the Rice iGEM team. I teach several course-based undergraduate research experiences in biochemistry and cell biology and co-teach integrative animal physiology.
My name is Yang Gao, and I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Biosciences. My research group studies the molecular mechanism of DNA replication. This fall, I will offer a new class in the molecular basis of diseases.
My name is Julia Saltz. I'm an assistant professor of biosciences, and I teach an upper-level animal behavior course, and my lab studies the evolutionary genetics of animal behaviors.
My name is Scott Solomon, and I am an associate teaching professor in biosciences. I teach the second semester of the introductory biology sequence, as well as several lab courses in ecology and evolutionary biology. And my research examines the ecology, evolution, and behavior of ants.
I am very pleased to begin conferring our awards celebrating the tremendous accomplishments of our students. Today, Biosciences celebrates 22 students who have earned Distinguished in Research and Creative Work Awards and 12 students who have been selected for special departmental awards for outstanding graduating seniors. We'll start with the introduction of Distinction in Research and Creative Awards. Awardees have engaged in one or more research projects that contribute substantially to research efforts in laboratories during their undergraduate studies. Awardees have demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to research, and their results are often disseminated through presentations and publications.
Richard Chappell received his award for performing research in the laboratory of Dr. Scott Lemire, Baylor College of Medicine, entitled NLRP3 Inflammasome Inhibitor MCC 950 Prevent Aortic Destruction by Preventing Caspase-1 Mediated MMP9 Activation.
Jared Beshai's award is for research performed here at Rice University in my laboratory and in Dr. Jacob Robinson's laboratory in engineering. His project is entitled Quantifying Behavioral Neuroscience Through physiological recording in Hydra and behavior tracking in Drosophila.
Jake Bowie performed his research entitled Snare Regulator Complex 3. It's a target of the corn circadian clock in the laboratory of Christopher Rebel-Aga at UT Health Science Center.
Sarah Bradford worked here at Rice University in Bonnie Patel's Plant Biology Laboratory on a collaborative research project with George Phillips' Structural Biology Laboratory entitled Structural Investigations of Arabidopsis tharania pyroxins, PEX4 and PEX22.
Orlando Cervantes performed research in the laboratory of Job Lopez at Baylor College of Medicine. His project was entitled Determining Operon Structure in Borrelia turricatae grown at 22 degrees C.
Anna Cole's project in Robin Pareja's laboratory at Texas Children's Hospital was entitled IL-21 increases suppressive functions of myeloid-derived suppressor cells and inhibitory macrophages.
Charles Davis has been a member of Scott Egan's laboratory here at Rice University, and his research project is entitled Characterizing the Natural Enemy Communities Associated with Two Hosts Across Two Environments.
Sarah Downing's research project was performed in the laboratory of Rosa Uribe, one of our Biosciences Department faculty, and is entitled The Effect of Gut Microbiota on Enteric Nervous System Development in Danio Ririo. Emma Emery is a member of my laboratory here at Rice University, and she earns her award for the project entitled Exploring Genotypic Variation and the Relationship Between Host Behavior and Disease Susceptibility.
Sarah Glover is a member of Adrian Correa's research group here at Rice University, and her research project was distinguishing species-specific targeting practices within the main Hawaiian Islands Deep 7 bottom fish fishery. Jordan Graves has performed research in Amy Dunham's laboratory here in the Department of Biosciences, and her award-winning project is entitled Relationship Between Social Networks and Vigilance Behavior in Captive Slender-Tailed Meerkats, Suricata suricata.
Anna Gustava is a member of the Joff Silberg Laboratory here at Rice University and wins this award for her project entitled Evaluating the Efficiency of Flavodoxin Electron Transfer in Living Cells Using Synthetic Biology.
Jin-Yang Kim is also a member of the Joff Silberg Research Group and wins her award for research on understanding the role of cell-cell signaling by soil microbe in carbon recycling. Mahesh Krishna has performed research under supervision of Richard Kalmayer at Baylor College of Medicine entitled Investigating the Impact of Stochastic Microbiome in Early Life on Dextran Sodium Sulfate Susceptibility in Mice.
Ariel Liu is a member of the Amy Dunham Research Group here at Rice University, and her project is entitled Investigating the Associations of Sexual Dichromatism in Non-Human Primates.
Shubhangi Mehra has performed research in the laboratory of Ann Anderson at Baylor College of Medicine entitled The Effects of BEZ235, a dual PI3K mTOR inhibitor on NSP10 knockout mouse model of cortical dysplasia. Tanner Reese completed a project entitled Generation of TLR9 Knockout Human Lung Epithelial Cells via CRISPR-Cas9 in the laboratory of Scott Evans at MD Anderson Cancer Center.
Kelsey Sanders wins her award for her study entitled Assessing the Impact of Hyposalinity Stress on the Coral Holobiont in Adrian Correa's laboratory here at Rice University.
Jordan Sims is also a member of the Adrian Correa Research Group here at Rice University, and her research project is entitled Transgenerational Impacts of Nitrate Enrichment on Bacterial and Dinoflagellate Symbiont Communities in the Stony Coral Polysophora acuta.
Claire Stevens performed her research project in the Bonnie Bartel Laboratory here at Rice University, and her project is entitled Investigating the Role of PEX 26 in Arabidopsis thaliana.
Julia Thamby performed research in the laboratory of Natasha Kirienko, another Biosciences faculty member, and her project title was Using Mitochondrial Dysfunction and Hyperactive Mitophagy to Develop a Predictive Gene Network.
Jessica Wang is a member of Yusuf Shamu Research Group here in the Department of Biosciences at Rice University, and her project title is Identifying Resistance Mechanism of Nacdea strains to Tetramethylprim sulfamascoxazole.
The webinar format does not allow for the attendees to all speak during the presentation. So we're going to take a moment, and those of us who are on the panel are going to cheer and applaud for award winners. Those of you listening at home are welcome to join us. Congratulations.
Yay.
Now we will present the Biosciences Department Awards for Outstanding Graduate Seniors. We will begin with the presentation of the Kathleen S. Matthews Award in Teaching and Mentoring.
I am happy to present the Kathleen S. Matthews Award, given in honor of our former department chair and former dean, Kathy Matthews. This award is conferred to a biosciences undergraduate who provided outstanding service as a teaching assistant or in a similar position for courses in the department and or served as a mentor for developing independent researchers. This year's award recipient is Jenny Matar. Jenny was nominated by 3 members of the biosciences faculty, and as far as I know, she is the only student who has served as a TA for introductory, intermediate, and advanced biosciences laboratory courses, which comprises every level that exists for the undergraduate program. She was my TA in Bioc 111, Fundamentals of Experimental Biosciences, and Bioc 311, Advanced Experimental Biosciences. And she was nominated by Jamie Katniss for serving as a TA in Bioc 211, Intermediate Experimental Biosciences. Because of her excellence in teaching, she received an inquiry-based learning fellowship to write a handbook for undergraduate TAs based on her experiences. Her research mentor, Den Wagner, also nominated her and stated that I've put her teaching skills to use myself, having her train incoming undergrads in my laboratory. In conclusion, I want to congratulate Jenny Matar, the deserving recipient of the 2020 Matthews Award.
Next, we present the Clark P. Reed Award for Excellence, which is awarded to an ecology and evolutionary biology major who has demonstrated excellence in all aspects of their undergraduate career, including research and academics. This year, we have 2 recipients, Sarah Downing and Jordan Sims. I will start by recognizing Sarah Downing, who has been performing research culminating in a senior honors thesis in Rosa Uribe's zebrafish laboratory on an interdisciplinary project that, according to Rosa, combines developmental biology, microbial ecology, and neurophysiology all into one multifaceted project. In the letter of recommendation for Sarah, Rosa stressed that this meant that Sarah moved the lab in a new research direction without an experienced graduate student bench mentor to turn to for guidance. This level of independence from an undergraduate researcher is truly unusual, and Rosa communicated that Sarah's data was instrumental in obtaining a John S. Dunn Foundation collaborative research grant for the Uribe lab. Rosa expects Sarah's work to result in co-authorship on a scientific publication. Congratulations, Sarah. Jordan Sims started research in the Correa lab in summer 2017 upon receipt of a Rice University Schroepfer Summer Fellowship. that has culminated in a senior honors thesis examining whether nutrient enrichment of parental colonies has transgenerational effects on the bacterial and dinoflagellate microbial communities within coral planula. Adrian tells us that Jordan is a co-author on several papers in preparation in the Correa lab, and that Jordan has a bright future ahead in graduate school. Jordan has won a number of awards for research, including a research grant to support a field campaign in Moorea, French Polynesia, and the 2018 Outstanding Poster Presentation at the IBB Summer Symposium. Congratulations, Jordan.
Now I will present the Elwyn L. Simons Award for Research Excellence. This award is given to an undergraduate who shows great scientific curiosity and exceptional contribution and promise as a researcher in the field of ecology and evolutionary biology. This year's recipient is Sarah Glover. Sarah completed the research that evolved into a senior thesis under the supervision of Dr. Brian Langseth of the NOAA Pacific Islands Fisheries Science Center, with Adrian Correa serving as her Rice research advisor. Sarah conducted highly quantitative fisheries stock assessment research that Brian has communicated will be submitted to a peer-reviewed journal soon. Sarah has participated in several other highly sought-after summer internships as a public policy intern at Gray's Reef National Marine Sanctuary, a research intern at Mote Marine Lab, and another NOAA position in the Northwest Hawaiian Islands, monitoring green sea turtle and endangered Hawaiian monk seal populations. Sarah has managed all of these endeavors while maintaining her status as an NCAA Division I athlete and an excellent academic performance. Congratulations to you, Sarah.
This year's recipients for the Frederick B. Rudolph Award for Outstanding Biochemistry and Cell Biology Senior are Hatim Ameji and Sarah Bradford. This award is for students who excel both academically and in research, presenting an overall well-rounded level of achievement. First, I wish to recognize Hatim Ameji, a biochemistry and cell biology major who performed research in the laboratory of Georgios Karios in the Department of Genetics at MD Anderson Cancer Center. In his recommendation letter, Georgios Karios stated that Hatim asks thoughtful postdoc level questions in every discussion we have. Over the past year, Hatim mastered yeast genetics and has demonstrated an exceptionally strong aptitude for computational biology. Hatim will be co-author on a paper that is currently in publication, and he has written several scripts and introduced new methods into the lab that have benefited the group as a whole. Congratulations to you, Hatim. Sarah Bradford is also receiving her BS in biochemistry and cell biology and has been a member of the Bonnie Bartel's lab here in the Department of Biosciences since May 2017. Bonnie describes Sarah as an unusually independent and talented undergraduate researcher and tells us that Sarah undertook a project completely new for the Bartel lab, attempting to solve the structure of several Arabidopsis pyroxenes in collaboration with our resident crystallography experts in George Phillips' lab. This project required her to work between two labs and negotiate multiple mentors, which she did with apparent ease. The plan is to convert Sarah's senior thesis into a manuscript on which Sarah will be first author this summer. Bonnie describes Sarah as a leader and an excellent mentor to others. Sarah, congratulations on receiving this award.
Next, I present the George J. Schrofer Jr. Award for Excellence in Undergraduate Research in Biochemistry. This award is named in honor of George Schrofer, the founder of the original Biochemistry Department, and is presented to students with outstanding undergraduate research achievement. This year's recipients are Richard Appel and Anna Guseva. Richard Appel was nominated by his Baylor College of Medicine research advisor, Scott Lemaire. One of Richard's earliest projects in the laboratory was to set up a new aortic contractility assay, a task that Scott indicated required utilizing knowledge in multiple fields, including cell biology, vascular physiology, physics, and mathematics. The assay that he designed is now routinely performed in the lab. Additionally, the lab is currently writing a paper that will list Richard as a co-author for his contribution to his more recent investigations of the effect of an inflammasome inhibitor on preventing aortic biomechanical dysfunction and aneurysm progression. Congratulations, Richard. Our second recipient, Anna Guseva, performed her research studying electron transfer mediated by FMN-containing flavodoxins here at Rice in Joff Silberg's lab. Joff tells us this research is on track to be submitted by Anna as a first author manuscript for publication during the summer of 2020. Anna was a member of the 2017 Rice iGEM team and subsequently started her undergraduate research in the Silberg lab on a project that Joff describes as high risk because it is a new area for the lab. Anna has demonstrated creativity and excellence, generating data that shows flavodoxins can be studied using high throughput selections, which opens up a tremendous number of cool new experiments. Additionally, Anna was accepted into the accelerated BA-MS program in biochemistry and cell biology and will defend her master's thesis shortly after earning her bachelor's degree. Congratulations to you, Anna.
The James B. Walker Award for Outstanding Senior in Biochemistry is presented to two students this year, Jin-Young Kim and Megan Shen. Our first recipient, Jin-Young Kim, has been working in synthetic biology in the Joff Silberger lab here at Rice for the last 2.5 years on a project using E. coli selection to monitor electron transfer mediated by ferredoxin. The project has culminated in a senior honors thesis and a manuscript that the lab plans to submit to ACS Synthetic Biology. Additionally, Jin-Young has been recognized for her outstanding science communication and has been an excellent citizen in her time at Rice, where she has been a leader in the establishment of a new mentoring program for Rice undergraduates called the Rice University Biosciences Society, whose mission is to support students training in the biosciences. Jin-Young, congratulations on receiving this award. Megan Shen is the second recipient of the Walker Award, and she was nominated by her Baylor College of Medicine research advisor, Yingbin Fu. Megan's research project has focused on retinopathy of prematurity, a major cause of childhood blindness. Using a mouse research model system, Yingbin Fu tells us that after realizing her potential, he gave Megan a broad project to determine the role of APOA1 binding protein in retinopathy of prematurity. He tells us that Megan's results suggest new treatment that might be developed to treat retinopathies, and there's a manuscript in preparation with Megan as the first author. Congratulations, Megan.
The Julian Huxley Award for Excellence is an award for all-around excellence in undergraduate studies in ecology and evolutionary biology, both in academics and research, and is named for the founder of the original biology department at Rice, Julian Huxley, who is also a famous evolutionary biologist. This year's recipient is Ariel Liu. Ariel has been working on a project evaluating patterns of sexual dichromatism, which means different male and female pelage colors, across the primate order, and looking for associations with ecological and behavioral traits. Ariel's research advisor, Amy Dunham, indicates that she is very impressed with the work and expects there will be a scientific publication resulting from this project. Amy praises Ariel's intellectual independence and ability to learn on her own, but describes her as well-rounded with an equally strong ability to work well with collaborators. Congratulations on the Huxley Award, Ariel.
Each year, the Ecology and Evolutionary Biology program presents an award to the student who gave the best presentation on their original research at the annual Rice Undergraduate Research Symposium. This year's award goes to Jordan Sims for her presentation entitled Transgenerational Impacts of Nitrate Enrichment on Vertically Transmitted Symbiont Communities in the Stony Coral Postulopora acuta.
Let's take a few moments to congratulate our Biosciences Department Award winners. Congratulations to you all. Woo!
Hooray!
Yay!
In addition, we want to cheer one more time to congratulate all of our 2020 graduates. We wish you all the best as you go forth for your future endeavors. Congratulations to you all. Woo!
Oh!
This concludes our presentation. Thank you all for attending.